Anne-Marie with Rosebud Dog Training. I'm here with Miss Nova. She's our 1-year-old service dog program puppy, and we're about to do a public access outing, training outing. And she's got a stick. Can you go potty, please? So we always start out every outing with a potty break. Set your dog up for success. A lot of times they're too excited to go immediately, so don't be afraid to take time. When you have a young dog, you need to make sure that you are taking the time to allow them to explore a little bit. So I always recommend, if you're going to take your dog out for training, go about 10 to 15 minutes early and spend some time, at least 5 to 10 minutes, allowing them to sniff around, decompress, and have a chance to actually go potty. And that will reduce your opportunities for them to go inside the store, which obviously we don't want. So you'll notice as I'm walking around, I'm not going to be too picky with her looking at me or anything like that. I'm going to reward any engagement I get, but we have to understand that these puppies are puppies. They are literal toddlers, and we cannot expect them to behave like fully trained service dogs. So when doing public access, I want them to be able to walk at least semi-nicely on a leash. If we pull a little bit, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know, I'm happy to redirect them when needed. But usually by this point in their careers, I'm able to have them walk decently on a leash and not be too excited unless we have a specific trigger. And if we do come across a specific trigger, I'm not going to obviously punish them for that. Just redirect off of it, you know, maybe get some space. You know, things happen, things pop up that I don't know are going to be here, and they may startle me, or, you know, things excite me too. So I'm trying to be very lenient with the dogs, especially when they're puppies, just because they are babies and we cannot expect them to behave like fully trained 5-year veteran service dogs. Very good. Nova. Sit. So you will notice I will be avoiding people for the most part. Nova. Specifically because I want to set her up for success, and I do know that she does get a little excited around people. So I'm not going to specifically force her into a situation where there are 25 people that she has to walk by. That's not realistic, and it's not fair for her, and I can't expect her to behave in that sort of situation. Good girl. Yes. Good. So you will notice that I will allow her to be a little bit more sniffy. Why is that? Well, because she's a dog, and there's no reason why she can't be. Yes. Practice some of her task work. Yes. But overall, I'm going to be pretty lenient. You will notice that I'm a lot more lenient than most trainers. You see a lot of dogs who are, you know, maybe 6 months old and absolutely acting quote unquote perfect. I don't expect my dogs to do that. One, because I understand their age. I understand where they are mentally. You know, when we start to look at the canine psychology and learning theory and just how dogs learn and grow, you know, we understand specific things that, you know, you see a lot of trainers pushing dogs and maybe they act perfect because they're on a prong or an e-collar, and that's not actually training. My goal is to set dogs up for long-term success. Yes. So you'll notice that even when I'm standing still, I'm going to reward engagement. So I'm allowing her to be neutral, but also allow her to be engaged. It's also allergy season, so forgive her for scratching a little bit more. She's a little itchy. Yes. I have realistic expectations. I train my dogs realistically because I understand where they are mentally and what they're mentally capable of and not capable of. Sit down. You can't expect your 2-year-old to go to high school, sit down, be quiet, and sit still and learn for 8 hours a day. It's not realistic. And that's why you can't expect your year-old dog to act like a fully trained service dog. It's not realistic. She's a baby. And I have to realize that, and the owners have to realize that. And so that's why a lot of people may consider my program slower, because I allow dogs to be puppy, to display adolescent behavior, and we focus on redirecting when necessary. But also we have to understand that there are just normal, adolescent behaviors that are displayed that usually they will grow out of. So as long as they are not inherently too destructive, I often will allow dogs to, do some of the things that is normal for younger dogs to do, as long as it's not being destructive or hurting anyone. All right, let's go. Good girl. Yes. Nova. And you'll notice, she does get distracted. And I try, as the best of my ability to be lenient and to be calm. Obviously there are situations where I may need to, actually redirect her and not allow her to, be a little bit more sniffy. Yes. But if I can help it, I will just be able to pull her back into a heel, and capture that engagement. You have to realize that these dogs need a high rate of reinforcement, and they need a high value reinforcement in certain situations. So if I'm asking her to act, as much as she can like a, well-behaved service dog, I'm asking her to behave like a fully trained service dog, or at least as close as she can get, then I need to make sure that I'm giving her, 1, a high value of reinforcement that she wants. Yes. And 2, I need to make sure that my rate of reinforcement is high enough for her. If I maybe have, right now I have freeze-dried salmon and chicken, right? She loves it. It's the highest value and it's her favorite for public access work. It's exactly what she needs. But if I'm sitting here and walking and never giving her a treat, then I'm going to lose the value that I have in that high value reinforcement because I'm not giving her a high enough rate of reward. And so if I'm not rewarding her at a rate that she needs it, yes, then we're not going to be having any functional sessions, because even though she likes the treats and she finds them high enough value, if she's not getting them for the things that she should be getting them for as this age in her career, then we're not going to be getting anything productive done, because she is totally out of it, because life is unpredictable and now she doesn't know if she's going to get it. All right. Good girl. Very nice. Good girl. So you will notice, just for a 1-year-old, I would say this is phenomenal. And again, it's important to realize that not all of our training outings look like this. Nova. Some days she pulls way more than others, and some days we show up to somewhere and then turn around and leave because she's just not in the right headspace. She's a baby. That's okay. Even fully trained service dogs have those moments. Yes. Good. Sit down. Yes. Good girl. My goal is to work as a team for loose leash. If she maybe needs me to walk a little bit faster so that she can have a loose leash, I'll do that. Oh, sorry. Nope. Thank you. And again, moments like that, exactly like Oh, careful, honey. Moments like that, exactly what you just saw. She got excited and lunged at a person. I can't be mad at her because I didn't see the person, so I wasn't able to set her up for success. Again, all back to she is a baby. If I'm going to set her up for success, I need to be able to see what's coming, and I couldn't see what's coming that time. And now she got overexcited, and that is 100% okay. Good girl. Very good. Yes. Hold on. Good. Woo. But as you can see, that is a pretty typical outing for a dog this age. You know, we have to play every day by ear, and she is doing just absolutely phenomenal. It's just about playing the waiting game and having patience for the young adolescent dogs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to like, comment, and hit the notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next video.